again. It's me, Eli. How you guys doing? Yeah, so today is day 2 of stretching every day to keep this habit. Yeah, and just like talking while I do it. So let's go. I feel like I will get, like one of my goals actually for stretching is I want to be able to do the splits. And yeah, because I mean, there's not like a deep meaning to it or anything, but being able to be that flexible, I think, will be pretty useful for a bunch of different skills. Yeah, but today, one thing I wanted to talk about is about ESL teaching. So I have been ESL, it means English as a Second Language teacher. So I've been an ESL teacher for over 7 years. For 6 years, I did it online. And when I was living in Taiwan and China and these other countries, I would teach online. And it was very useful because I would get paid in US currency. But, you know, I'm in other countries, so the US currency tends to be pretty strong in other countries around the world. So it's actually a pretty good income for me. And yeah, so the website I used, or the platform, and they're not sponsored or anything, of course not, was the website's called italki. Maybe you guys have heard of it. It's a very nice website. I recommend it, not just for teaching, but for learning other languages. You can learn any language you want on there. Yeah, but I taught on there, and it's fantastic. And even now, I still teach lessons once in a while, because, you know, it just makes some extra income. But yeah, many of my students, they were from all over the world, from China, from Germany, from Poland, from Brazil. I had a lot of people from Brazil. So many people from Brazil. Yeah, but it's really great to be able to meet different people from around the world and also get paid for it. And again, most of the people I teach are adults, and so they're very serious about language learning, which is a blessing. Yeah, but if you're interested in teaching, I recommend you do it. You know, there are 2 types of teachers on there. There's community tutors, and then there are professional. For community tutors, those are just people who are like English or any language native speaker, and they can just chat and help someone increase their language level. But professionals are those who have a certificate, specifically a TEFL certificate, and TEFL is just Teaching English as a Second Language certificate. And I got mine online, just took me like 2 weeks, and I paid, how much did I pay for that? Like $50 or something like that, to just take the course and take the test and stuff. It was really inexpensive when I did it. Maybe they're more expensive now, but when you're a professional, then you can raise your prices higher and more people come to you. Yeah, so it's actually very, very nice. And yeah, and even here in Japan, I taught English for 2 years. Had a English conversation school, again, mainly to adults. And again, it's been so wonderful being able to teach people from many walks of life. And my favorite part about teaching English is really the relationships that you make with the people, because they tell you so many of their stories, and of course you teach them and stuff, but like kind of my teaching style, I'm not really like a teacher, I'm more like a language coach, you know, like I push you in the right direction for you to grow in the language. Like I want them to talk more than me, because there are usually many English learners, they can read and write very well, and they understand the grammar quite well as well, but it's just the speaking. And so the speaking is the most difficult part for them, which I completely understand. My Japanese is the same way, you know, like I study all the grammar and stuff, and I know it, I know the grammar, but it's just the speaking, you know, letting the words go out. And of course also sometimes listening comprehension, but if you just keep practicing and listening, you'll get it. Yeah, but more like a language coach with them. But yeah, but for those of you who are interested in teaching like teaching English in Japan, you need to have a bachelor degree at least, or come here with some type of program, because here they really value like papers. They want people to be professional, you know. And so if you show that, hey, I have a bachelor in something, then they really honor that. Or even in some places, if you have an associate degree, but also with a TEFL certificate, then they also accept you as well. But it all depends on the location. And a big part as well is on how do I say, how you show yourself, because you can have a lot of, how do you say, because like one of my friends, he got a job at a university, right? And he definitely wasn't qualified for it, but he had a friend in the university, and they would always talk together, they would laugh together, they were friends. And that friend recommended him to the university, and they accepted him because of relationship. Like, never underestimate relationships in your life. I know it'd be hard to make new friends and stuff, but, you know, really try to go out there and make some new friends or something, because it really opens up new doors of opportunities that you don't really think will be possible, but because you have friends, like even here, like I was offered this one job at this school, the same thing, like just a person, I didn't even know them, but I had a friend who knew a friend, and in Japan, relationships are so important, like the family dynamic, like like say in Japan, it's like the culture is a community culture. So people know each other. You go to the park, you see people there every day doing the same thing together every day. Like it's a community culture. It's not about, in the US it tends to be more individual. Like I can do it. My choice. I'm free. But here it's like you think about the other people, and so it's very, very community oriented. So if you have a community, if you have people you can talk to, then it really opens up doors of opportunity. Not just like in Japan, but other places. And like I'm gonna be more like over in general, like in Asia, because in Taiwan it's the same thing, you know. And also in China, like if you know people and they like you, they're like, I want this guy here. You know, I just have the qualifications. That's okay, no problem. Like, there's always ways, you know. But yeah. Oh, I hate this one. The pain. Okay, come on. Gotta focus. For the wife. For the babies. No, recently, when I've been going to the park in the morning to exercise, I've been jogging, but also sprinting like during my jog, because I saw a statistic that said after the age of 30, 95% of people do not sprint. And I don't want to be in that 95%. I need to be better. We must be better. You guys know where that's from? Like, don't be sorry, be better. No, I can't say it right. It's from God of War. Don't be sorry, be better. I can't do this voice. No, maybe I can. Do not be sorry. Do not be sorry. Be better. Kind of. Kind of. Right. Yeah, but anyway, if you guys want to do ESL, I recommend. And like, there are so many countries who are open to people teaching English. So like, if you want to travel after school, you know, I recommend do it by teaching English somewhere. Even if you like don't have confidence, it's a good experience. And there are so many places where you don't need a degree. For example, Italy. I had some friends go to Italy. Another good place is Thailand. Some other good places are like some places in Europe as well. Yeah, there's so many opportunities, but like just go online to type in like ESL teaching abroad, no degree, and you'll see so many opportunities. Yeah. Okay, that's enough of that. All right, okay. All see you guys later. See you tomorrow.